Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bulldog Gymnasium for tonight's non-district contest between the Palestine Wildcats and your Chapel Hill Bulldogs. Hello, everyone. I'm Brett Swinney, alongside Corey Marshall this evening. Corey, are you excited for tonight's game?
I am very excited. I'm glad to be back, by the way. A lot of history, but I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back.
Well, it should be a good contest here. It'll be our first chance here in the Bulldog Sports Network to see the full roster of the Bulldogs, as the first game of the season, we were still in the football playoffs.
Yes.
And then hit the COVID bug, and we had all our football players on the court Saturday's game against Central Heights, where they squeaked away with a 6-point win with the guys coming off the football field. Now, don't get me wrong, the guys that come off the field pretty salty, but it'll be good to have the complemented players that they were missing. So it'll be interesting to see how they mesh together tonight for the first time.
There is no doubting a win is a win. I don't care if it's by 6 points, 5 points. I don't care if it's by 1A or 2A. A win is a win when you're trying to build a championship team.
Yeah, and Central Heights, they don't play football. They're basketball year-round, so they were in top basketball form and conditioning. So it was a very, very good contest for the Bulldogs. A way to get a little win early, get some momentum.
Traditionally a good basketball program.
Yeah. So let's go over to tonight's starting lineup for the Bulldogs. It's going to be number 0, Austin Watkins. Number 1, Tyson Berry. Number 2, Deuce McGregor. Number 4, Jarrell Hunter. And number 15, Kevion Huddleston. That's going to be the starting lineup tonight. Looks like we're going to start off tonight's game with maybe the national anthem here. So we'll take it to the court for a minute.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's festivities. We ask as we start tonight's game that you follow COVID-19 protocols and keep your mask on at all times. If you do not follow such rules, we ask you to leave the premises if you can do so. We now ask you to stand for the singing of the national anthem.
Pretty good crowd here tonight, Corey, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
For
it's always a good crowd when it's Bulldog basketball. I will say that.
Yeah, especially for this early in the season.
Yes.
Bulldogs come into the season ranked number 22 in the state poll. A lot of aspirations coming off the regional final appearance last season, so should be a pretty good season for the Bulldogs.
For a young basketball team and some experienced basketball players coming back, you want to really get off to a good start, especially after football season. Right now, this is kind of going to be the first game where you kind of get those football players in. You want to see how well they mesh together, especially they got to have some football rust come off. So
Yeah.
you really want to see how the guys mesh well together and come out and play. So this is a measuring stick right now.
Yeah, I'd say we've got a lot of youth with a lot of experience, maybe a good mixture here. Bulldogs going to win the opening tip there. It's Austin Watkins for three, no good. Rebound Palestine.
Palestine wants to push the tempo a little bit. I know we want to push the tempo as well, so this is going to be a good track meet to see exactly how they play. I know they're slowing down the tempo right now, but once the game gets going, I'm pretty sure they're going to push the tempo like we will.
Yeah, Chapel Hill's going to play a really tight pressure man-to-man, a lot of switching. Going to force turnovers. Look like they're going to force one early. That's going to be a backcourt violation on Palestine.
That's why to say aggressive on the defensive end. Way to go after the ball.
Tyson Berry sets up the offensive attack. Look, Palestine's just getting back into a 2-3 zone.
Now in that zone, Chapel Hill's got to be really patient and make the right play. Even though they're in the zone, it doesn't mean that they're not ready to run.
Nice rebound by Huddleston. Kick back out. Berry,
Good
no
rebound.
good. Jared Jones with a putback, and he's good. Nice position there by Jones inside. Chapel Hill's going to force the pressure here. A little trap there. It's a tough shot. Rebound, Huddleston up to Watkins. Got a little trouble catching the ball there. He's fumbled a little bit. Tyson Berry with a drive, and it's good for two for Tyson Berry. And Chapel Hill takes an early 4-0 lead. Oh, nice deflection there by Jarrell Hunter. Turns back over to Palestine, and he gets it back. Oh, contact there. They're going to call the offensive foul on.
I don't think he was set. That didn't look like he was set.
Yeah, they're going to call it on him. That's Austin Watkins. That's his first foul. It's tough right there when you're that out of control. Sometimes the ref tends to side with the defense, even if he's not set.
And sometimes it's an effort play. I hate to say it, instead of making the right call, they give an effort call.
Yeah.
But sometimes that happens. Now, this is the third time this has happened on the defensive end when we've gotten a rebound.
Yeah.
Immediately they've gotten a rebound as they tried to make a play. Secure the ball first and pitch it ahead.
Yeah, Palestine steals it, hits a jumper from the free throw line. Berry shoots a three, no good. Palestine pushing the ball there. They got a solid trap. They're going to call a jump ball.
It's a good trap.
Possession will stay here with Palestine. 5:35 left in the first quarter. A lot of up and down so far. Both teams like to do that, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that. Now, I won't be surprised if Chapel Hill at some point goes that little four corners. They did that last game, just if they get a lead. A traveling violation on Palestine. Good defense there by Austin Watkins to force the turnover.
Now, clearly Chapel has the height advantage, and part of that is that's why Palestine is in the zone. They don't want to give up the height, but we've got to find a happy medium between scoring easy baskets and shooting the ball. High percentage shots. I don't want them to get too comfortable with shooting the outside three-point shot.
As Jarrell Hunter drills the three.
You can always score easy baskets in the press and you have a transition. But in the offense, you still want to control the tempo and you still want to make easy high percentage shots, especially in the zone. It's a good chance to
good
work
D.
on
It's
that.
a nice deflection there by Tyson Berry. Austin Watkins drives in.
And see, that was the thing I was saying earlier. Just because you have the steal doesn't mean you have to take the ball to the basket.
Yeah,
you
he was
always pitch ahead.
he was a little out of control.
Yeah.
Got bailed out by a foul. The three by Austin Watkins, no good.
Set up.
Palestine grabs the board.
Do a good job of stopping the ball in transition.
Oh, nice look there. Oh, missed the open layup.
Now we pass the ball.
Rebound. Oh, Tyson Berry is going to draw a lot of those this season. He is very shifty with the ball in his hand.
That was a perfect example of what I've just reiterated. When you make the pass ahead, we stress on the deep. The fastest way to advance the ball up the court is not by dribbling, it's by passing. So if you're younger guys and listening to the show, you can't dribble the ball through transition. You have to pass the ball.
Kevion Huddleston's going to take a break. Cameron Murphy checks back in for Chapel Hill, or checks in for Chapel Hill. Nice move by Jones on the baseline. Nice.
And so that's what I was talking about earlier. They know they can't defend. Good steal by Berry. We have the ball back. They can't defend.
Watkins for three. Good. Austin Watkins buries a three.
Transition.
Chapel Hill takes an early 12-2 lead. Palestine's going to take a timeout right there, and I think we'll take it with them. With 3:56 left in the first quarter, Chapel Hill leads 12-2. You're watching the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Woody's Accessories and Off-Road. Bigger showroom, bigger inventory, bigger shop. Over 150 combined years of experience in total vehicle customization.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. I'd like to thank our sponsors of this quarter, Woody's Accessories and Off-Road and HeyForAll.com. They're sponsors of the first quarter here at tonight's game.
Chapel Hill, just what we said earlier, they got in the press and they scored two easy baskets in transition. One was a three, another one was a layup. That's exactly what they want to do. Good closeout.
Air ball, good position by Palestine inside, misses the layup. Oh, they're going to get a cheapy foul there. Looks like it's going to be called on number 24, Cameron Murphy.
There is nothing more egregious than giving up an offensive rebound.
Yeah, it's just lack of positioning. If you can go down and get good position, make the guy go over your back. It's an easy rebound, especially when you're that tall, Corey. I mean, he's looking at 6'5" right there.
I'll never forget my time at Sam Houston State under head coach Bob Marlin at the time. He actually told us, he said, you can shoot too much and you can pass too much, but you can never rebound too much.
Yeah, it's all about wanting the ball. Really,
you
it is.
gotta want it. That's a skill it's an undeveloped skill. You have to have it. It's a motor skill. So you got to go after the rebound.
Deuce McGregor checked in the ball game for Chapel Hill for Austin Watkins. It's a rebound by Tyson Berry. He's going to bring the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs. Going to kick for three, no good. Turnover. Chapel Hill takes it. Jones squares up for three, no good.
We don't lack confidence in shooting, I know that.
Yeah, we know how to pull the trigger here, and definitely they have the green light, looks like. Coach Akimba Johnson in his second season here at Chapel Hill. Oh, Palestine, nice three there by number 10 for Palestine.
Chapel Hill's back in transition. Almost got away with that one.
They're slowing it up, seeing what they can do on this zone to attack it. It's Deuce McGregor for three, and good. Deuce McGregor just checks into the game and buries the three to put Chapel Hill up 15-5. Going to be Chapel Hill's ball off the deflection.
It's very important in the zone. Whenever you're playing the baseline, you're playing the middle, you can't just flash. You have to flash hard. As part of the reason why you have to get the ball in the middle of the zone, you have to flash hard and let them know that you're there. That's the sweet spot of the zone.
Bam Ford checked into the game for Gerald Hunter. It's his first action tonight for Bam.
That's a
Oh, nice
beautiful
drive.
take. That's a nice take.
Oh, they're going to get the body.
That's a nice take.
Nice drive there by Tyson Berry. He's going to go to the line for 2.
As I just said, the sweet spot of the zone is in the middle. The defense low, they fell asleep, a lot of movement, and Chapel Hill gets in the middle of the lane, draws a foul. Could have had an and one, but we'll take 2.
Berry knocks down the first one. Missed the second. Pick up full court here. Oh, nice trap there by Bam Ford. He takes it to the lane. No good. Oh, I think he got deflected or it slipped out of his hand there. I couldn't really tell from this side of the court, but good steal by Bam. Just couldn't get the finish.
Love the effort.
That's going to be a foul on Bam. That's his first.
At this level, you'll live with the effort. I know it's frustrating that they miss layups. Like I said, this is a measuring stick after football. So you kind of want to get the guys acclimated to it, but 20 games into the season, that's unacceptable.
Yeah. Oh, nice hands. Oh, great hustle by Bam. Oh, yeah, he wrapped him up there a little bit. Tyson Berry's going to force a lot of those fouls this season. Him being so quick, you cannot let him out of your sight. You got to wrap him up, keep him under wraps.
I hope they don't wrap him up too much. This is basketball, not football.
Yeah, we hope not. We hope not. There's going to be another sub there. Jared Jones is going to come out. Be subbed in for number 12, William Chetland. It's his first action tonight.
So now Palestine's trying to force the ball out of his hands. They're expanding the zone. They're bringing the zone up. It's almost as if it's a trap, but they're trying to force the ball. So now we have to be patient in the zone, and then we have to pick our spots.
Yeah, we're doing a good job right now of being patient and getting good shots.
There we go. Pass.
Nice pass. Oh, nice position there. A little bit exaggerated, but he was there.
He was more surprised about him getting the ball and that he was wide open, but that's how you have to do it.
Yeah.
Be patient, make the right pass, and now that we know that that's the type of zone, that's the type of adjustment that they made in the zone, they got to be more patient and expect the pass.
Yeah, that foul on Murphy is going to be his second. He's going to go to the bench there, and Kevion Huddleston's going to return for the Bulldogs. You got 1 minute left in this first quarter. It's been a very high scoring one for the Bulldogs. Ooh, looks like he got away with a walk there. Nice rebound by Huddleston. And they're going to find Tyson Berry. He's going to bring up the court for the Bulldogs. Over to Deuce for 3, no good. Rebound by Bam. Back to Berry. Oh, that's a block there, yeah. Palestine defender tried to slide over, but he was still moving. Berry forced him to commit the foul. It was on the pass, unfortunately. So it'll be ball underneath the Bulldogs' own basket on the far side of the court.
That's almost the 4th time they've tried to do a jump pass in the zone. They're already in position to take a foul. Don't jump to make a pass.
3 attempt by Berry, no good.
That's
Rebound.
a great offensive rebound.
William Chetland just couldn't get it in there. Oh, tough pass there by Palestine. Nobody home. If they were looking for Mr. Caldwell, he was open on the sideline, the high school principal. But unfortunately, he's not playing in this game.
In this possession, I hope they take the last shot and not rush it.
As you say that, he got a drive in by Deuce McGregor, no good. what they do here on this last defensive stand of the quarter. Oh, nice block by Huddleston to end the quarter. Nice, we stepped over and helped. Well, we're going to take this break with them. That's into the first, 16-5, Chapel Hill. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Mike's Automotive. We are a family-owned and operated business that has been serving the Tyler area since 1991. Here at Mike's Automotive, you will experience the personal touch you deserve. Our service facility is state-of-the-art, and we strive to get you back on the road as soon as possible because we know your time is valuable. Our technicians are ASE certified, and we offer full service for most foreign and domestic vehicles. We want to earn your business with fast, honest service at a fair price. We are located at 10200 State Highway 31 East here in Tyler, Texas. Visit us today at www.mikesautomotivetyler.com or call us at 903-566-5666. We look forward to serving you.
We're back for the second quarter here in Bulldog Gymnasium. Chapel Hill leads 16-5.
Let's see, Palestine is still in the zone. Let's see what Chapel Hill does in this possession.
It's like Chapel Hill's Austin Watkins has returned. Tyson Berry's taking a blow right now. That's Deuce McGregor for three. Nice form by McGregor. He's picking up right where he left off in football. Off to a great start this season. Steal by Deuce to Watkins with his left hand. No good. Back to Jared Jones for two.
We're getting great looks at the basket. We just got to finish in transition.
Nice step over to help for Huddleston. Palestine gets the roll. 21-7 Bulldogs.
Number 10 is not a bad ball player at this level, at least. Not too bad.
And the turnover there by the Bulldogs. That's a miscommunication between Watkins and McGregor. Palestine will retain possession.
Leave him open.
Oh, man, you can't give up that offensive rebound. We'll say he's working inside there. Palestine is 24. He's doing a good job on the offensive rebounds. It's an air ball by Jones. Deuce is going to pick up a cheap foul there. I like the aggression, but it's a tough play.
Of all the looks that they're getting, remember what I said before the telecast started, you kind of want to see how the football players, all the looks that they're getting great looks, still missing a lot of good shots. Hopefully by the time that 10th game, the other games roll along, those shots will all be makes. But they're getting all the looks that they can ask for right now. That's a good defensive possession. That was
nice.
The best defensive possession we've had.
Yeah, look good there. Watkins with the ball. The big man can really handle it. Transfer from Dallas area, played guard last season. Berry got the steal. Oh, sloppy pass. Yeah, that was a real soft pass by Berry. Oh, and he caught him right in the head there. It's going to be a foul on Berry.
I know we have championship aspirations. A lot of these things add up later on in the season. Taking that foul, in the playoffs, that may be a bad foul, but at some point in time, you maybe want to let him go, or if you have that possession, he's fast enough to get to that point, he can at least try to attempt to take a charge. I would have rather him see him take the charge in that possession instead of trying to block the shot.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those teachable things. He is a sophomore. He kind of forget that sometimes. He plays so much better than a sophomore, but
Excellent athlete.
Well, yeah, he's just an overall great athlete in football and basketball.
And that tends to happen over time, but the more experience you have, the more games you play, and the more film you watch, you kind of get to know, hey, those are the difference between getting a fifth foul and getting your first foul.
Got the starting group back out there. That's a 3 from Watkins, no good.
Good job of stopping the ball.
Yeah, you'll notice Watkins at 6'5", at guard, he can play defense on pretty much anybody on the field, on the court. And he can play anywhere on the court for the Bulldogs, which is going to be a big benefit later in the season as we get deeper into the district play. Oh, and we got right in the action here. That's going to be a right for the Bulldogs. Jarrell Hunter with the throw in.
It's a good closeout by it. It was out of control, but he didn't make the shot.
Oh, down to Huddleston, wide open underneath for the easy 2. Those are the kind you really like to see.
I love that. Even as a basketball coach, if you're recruiting and you're watching a point guard make that type of pass, he's seeing the entire floor.
Oh, nice move by, oh, he walked. Yeah, nice call by the referee on the baseline. I like 24's effort there, but just took a little bit of shuffle of the feet to try to get back from underneath the basket. Bulldogs defense pushed him under there and got stuck.
This is when the game gets different. Now Palestine is about to press. This is where we have to be very patient. We've been kind of casual and cavalier with the basketball.
Everything except the finish there, Corey.
We've been kind of cavalier with the basketball. Now when they apply pressure, and now it's our turn to accept pressure, we've got to be smarter with the basketball. Those missed layups in the first quarter are going to come back to haunt us. I hope not, but it could if they begin to press harder.
Yeah, Palestine's putting a lot of energy right now. That's a tough rebound there by number 1 for Palestine. Oh, out of control finish. I think that's going to be a foul on Jarrell Hunter, trying to get in there for the rebound.
There's an old stigma.
That's his first.
There's an old stigma. Teams that like to press don't like to be pressed. And so I hate to say it, but I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us right now.
Yeah, I like the way the press break was broken a few minutes ago, but we just missed the layup.
We have to be patient. That's the number one thing right now, especially in the press. We have to be patient. We have the height to look over the defense. We have to be patient, especially when they're inbound the basketball.
Yeah, just make diagonal passes, break the press, and if you've got it, go for it. If not, bring it back out and set up your offense. Palestine again jumps back in that little press. Oh, and that's going to be a turnover. Watkins got in between stopping for a pass and shooting it, I believe. Chapel Hill's going to pick up right at half court. Little trap action going on. Oh, nice steal by Watkins.
Good effort.
Yeah. Oh, he must have stepped out on the far sideline, but I like the effort. No, never mind. They got a timeout. Coach Johnson must have snugged a timeout in there.
That's smart.
Yeah, nice hustle by Watkins. Great timeout by Coach Johnson. We're going to take a quick break right here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Remembering Chapel Hill legend Coach Johnny Williams. Coach Williams represents the spirit and pride of Chapel Hill. His unwavering support for the Bulldogs on and off the field will always be remembered and cherished by generations of lives he touched. Coach Williams is a Bulldog for life.
.324 left in the first half. The score 23-11, Chapel Hill. Just want to reach out here and thank our sponsors for this quarter. Big Tex Investments and Century 21, Karen Murphy. We'd like to thank both of those sponsors for sponsoring our Bulldogs broadcast this season. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Watkins. He reached over the top and took a hack at him. That's Watkins' second. I feel like Coach Johnson's probably going to pull him out here. Yeah, you don't want him to pick up that cheap third foul before halftime, that's for sure.
You love his effort. You know, effort plays win. But, you know, later on, you want them to be, you want it to be a positive result after an effort play.
Yeah, and you got 3 minutes left in the half, and you're up 12 points, and you've got plenty of bench, so no need risking that on a player like Watkins early. Jones with a bucket off the glass. Nice move there by Jones. He's got 8 points early for the Bulldogs.
He's been a bright spot in the zone.
Oh, nice block by Jones. Another block by Jones.
It's good effort.
Jones is all over the place. Oh, Barry's out of control. Yeah, that's going to be an offensive foul.
I love his effort. I love his energy. But I'm going to say this every time I see him play. He's got to be under control.
Too much dribbling there, Corey.
He's a hell of a basketball player. He's got to be under control, especially in that possession.
Yeah, and that's his second foul as well. So this is the interesting decision here. Coach Johnson's going to gamble and leave Barry on the floor right now with 2:30 left in the half. He is their primary ball handler, which is maybe why he's going to leave him on the floor, but it's very risky. Oh, nice three.
Good ball fake.
Yeah. So Chapel Hill's kind of spreading it out, not getting in a real big hurry this possession. Just kind of playing catch around the perimeter. It's Hunter for a deep three, no good. Not sure that's the shot we wanted there, Corey.
The flash never happened. They didn't get any penetration in the middle, so.
They just kind of stood around and didn't get much movement there. Oh, and good pressure there by Bam Ford, forces Palestine to call timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
On the Bulldog Sports Network, I'm here alongside Corey Marshall. And Corey, what are your thoughts on the way this first half has gone so far?
You know, it's a breath of fresh air to have a good lead. It's a lot of turnovers. Like I said, the season's pretty early, but you still want them to. There's certain things you're looking for this early in the season for your basketball team. So I just want them to calm down and be patient on the offensive end. I like the effort on the defensive end, but I want them to calm down on the offensive end and make the right play and the right pass.
Yeah, you feel like that the lead is 11, but it feels like it should be a lot more than that.
It should be. The problem with shooting threes and the problem with turning the basketball over is that now the lead is down to 9. And we've squandered away almost 10 points by missed possessions and turnovers.
3 for Barry, no good. Air ball there by Barry. And Palestine's going to turn it back over to the Bulldogs. Looks like Huddleston's going to check back in for Murphy.
Love the effort.
Yeah, you'd like to see a good possession here. We haven't really seen one here in a few possessions. Then kind of helter-skelter, just settling for deep threes. Oh, that's a nice pass there. Couldn't quite make the connection with Jones.
He had the right train of thought.
Yeah, that was a good spot for him, but just rebound Jones. Gets it over to Barry.
This is where Barry should make a play.
Barry's
is his time.
up to Hunter.
Shot clock is down. You want one possession. Now you want to look. Now they have the right guy in the middle of the zone. They have the guy who's the hottest in the quarter right now. They have him in the middle of the zone. Now it's time to make a play. There we go.
Nice pass to Jones. No good. A tip in there by Huddleston.
It's Christmas. Everybody gets a gift.
Man, that was a nice play by Huddleston. That's going to take us to the half. Your Bulldogs lead 27-16. We'll be back for the second half right here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Coach Williams is what a true example of what Bulldog for Life is. He will always hold a special place in our family's hearts. He was the most amazing coach and friend anyone could have ever asked for. We have so many fond memories growing up with Coach. He kept up with all of his students even after graduation. He loved and supported our kids just as he did us. Every time that we step into Bulldog Stadium, I know he's still there watching over his Bulldogs. We are blessed to have had him in our lives. We will always love and cherish you, Coach.
I remember Coach Williams always had a smile on his face, and he was an awesome driver's education teacher.
This is Angela Johnson Lacey, and I graduated from Chapel Hill in 1983. And one of the things I remember about Coach Williams is him being on the sidelines at the football games with his hands behind his back and his regular stance, and just motivating those young men on that football field and just being there to support the coaches. In the last couple of years, I really miss seeing him do that.
Hey, can I
hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, safe driver, save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe driver, save 40%.
Safe driver, save 40%.
Safe driver, save 40%. That's safe driver, save 40%.
It is. That's safe driver, save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here. Hi.
Hi.
Hey. That's totally him.
That's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
Giving the gift of Julev Exquisite Silver will be more than just a beautiful expression of love. It will be a long-lasting reminder of your feelings. We welcome you to dive into the extinction of the styles of our top-of-the-line Mexican Silver 925. For a look at our fine jewelry, go to our website at www.jewelev.com. Make this holiday season one to remember.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com. Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
What Woody's Accessories and Off-Road. Bigger showroom, bigger inventory, bigger shop. Over 150 combined years of experience in total vehicle customization. Locally owned and operated at the corner of Loop 323 and Old Jacksonville. Woody's Accessories and Off-Road, where bigger is better.
Looking for a full-service resource where you can find, sell, cut, bale, or haul hay near you? Then Hay for All is for you. Hay for All is a full-service listing resource connecting buyers and sellers to help customers access the type, quantity, and price of hay to suit their needs, and sellers to find buyers at an affordable price. Create an account before January 1st, 2021, and receive a free lifetime membership. We look forward to serving you and helping you find the hay you need. If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Mike's Automotive. We are a family-owned and operated business that has been serving the Tyler area since 1991. Here at Mike's Automotive, you will experience the personal touch you deserve. Our service facility is state-of-the-art, and we strive to get you back on the road as soon as possible because we know your time is valuable. Our technicians are ASE certified, and we offer full service for most foreign and domestic vehicles. We want to earn your business with fast, honest service at a fair price. We are located at 10200 State Highway 31 East here in Tyler, Texas. Visit us today at www.mikesautomotivetyler.com or call us at 903-566-5666. We look forward to serving you.
Remembering Chapel Hill legend Coach Johnny Williams. Coach Williams represents the spirit and pride of Chapel Hill. His unwavering support for the Bulldogs on and off the field will always be remembered and cherished by generations of lives he touched. Coach Williams is a Bulldog for life.
Erin Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Coach Williams is what a true example of what Bulldog for life is. He will always hold a special place in our family's hearts. He was the most amazing coach and friend anyone could have ever asked for. We have so many fond memories growing up with Coach. He kept up with all of his students even after graduation. He loved and supported our kids just as he did us. Every time that we step into Bulldog Stadium, I know he's still there watching over his Bulldogs. We are blessed to have had him in our lives. We will always love and cherish you, Coach.
I remember Coach Williams always had a smile on his face, and he was an awesome driver's education teacher.
This is Angela Johnson Lacey, and I graduated from Chapel Hill in 1983. And one of the things I remember about Coach Williams is him being on the sidelines at the football games with his hands behind his back and his regular stance and just motivating those young men on that football field and just being there to support the coaches. In the last couple of years, I really miss seeing him do that.
Coach Williams is what a true example of what Bulldog for life is. He will always hold a special place in our family's hearts.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Corey, let's go over some stats for the Bulldogs in the first half. Leading the way for the Bulldogs in the first half was Jared Jones with 8 points, followed by Deuce McGregor with 6, Kevion Huddleston with 4, Tyson Berry and Jarrell Hunter with 3, and Austin Watkins with 3. So a pretty spread attack. You got 3 Bulldogs with 2 fouls, but Berry, Watkins, and Murphy. Deuce McGregor with a foul, Hunter with a foul, and Bam Ford with a foul. So what's your thoughts on the first half so far?
The first half was pretty, it was an up and down first half, a lot of turnovers. Like I said before the game got started, there's a lot of things that as a coach you would probably want to look for, especially when football season just ended, especially when you're getting all the guys back and then you have your full team. There's going to be rust, so there's a lot of turnovers. We gave away some easy possessions, easy layups. Those are the things you really want to get back, and I'm pretty sure he went over that with the team during halftime. But like I said, they've gotten pretty much any shot that they've wanted that they didn't capitalize on it. It could have been 54 to 16, had things gone their way over. But you can't be mad. You can't be upset. It's going to be an up-tempo game. But like I said, on the defensive end, they've pretty much gotten anything that they wanted. Offensively is where they have to slow down. This is the time where you really want to make the right passes. And I'm pretty sure he's told them that at halftime. Slow down the offensive end, make the right passes, and kind of clean up some things. This is a learning experience and a learning game.
Yeah, I think they've done well. They've had opportunities, turned some balls over that they should have scored on, and then they've missed some easy layups. Easily could be up 20 points right now. So definitely want to shake these little rusty kink spots out early in the season, because we can't do this going on. If we're going to try to, achieve what we did last year and even go farther, we've got to get rid of these kind of bad plays. So we're going to start this half with the same starting five that we began the game with. As we get underway here in the third quarter.
All right, so now Chapel Hill's back in the zone.
It's interesting. Looks like it's a 1-3-1 zone. Or some kind of matchup. And that's a 3.
That's a big shot by Palestine.
Let's see what we get in the first possession. I like the spot as Watkins in the middle. As Jones deflected there, he got his own rebound. Back up, Watkins with the rebound. Oh, and he's wrapped up there. Fouls on Palestine. They're gonna give him 2 on that one. Corey, was he going up?
He got the offensive rebound. He was going up, and they kind of gave it to him. It's an effort play.
Yeah, I mean, I like it in our favor there, but I wasn't sure he was shooting because he was wrapped up so tight, but we'll take it.
I'm not going to argue.
First one's good for Watkins.
But once again, as soon as you get the offensive rebound, I always tell some guys when I always coach them, as a big, when you get an offensive rebound, that's your opportunity to score.
Yeah.
Especially when you're that close to the basket. Unless if it's anything else, maybe off of a long three-point shot, you can kick it back out. If you get that deep, if you're that deep into the post and you get an offensive rebound, you put the ball back up.
Yeah. Especially when you can feel the contact already. A nice look into Watkins in the paint. He kicks it back out to Hunter. Palestine is getting really aggressive on defense here. Oh, nice deflection. Very tough pass. And that's going to be out on Huddleston there, and it's going to go back to Palestine.
The skip pass worked. Like I said, those are the things that you see. Barry can get to the lane anytime he wants to. On that possession, I wish he would have just maybe pump fake and went for the floater, and he had the lane.
Yeah, he gets on Barry is an amazing ball handler, but sometimes he dribbles too much. I know that's something that Coach Alan Johnson always drilled into us when we were in school. It's pass more, dribble less. Sometimes you can get yourself in real trouble.
It's a very good pass.
And that's a 3 by Jarrell Hunter.
Beautiful possession.
Penetration, kick out. Bulldogs take a 13-point lead.
Attack a gap. Guy runs his lane.
Now that's the kind of threes you want, are the ones where you've drawn the defense and are wide open.
Good rebound.
Rebound, Huddleston out to Watkins on the break. Watkins kicks it over to Hunter for 3 in the corner. No good.
He's got to go over 2 hands and get the rebound. That should never happen.
Yeah, they got a wide open area in the zone.
Collapse that.
Yeah. Watkins just takes it up, pulls up for three. No good. Gives Palestine nice steal by Barry. Great steal. He's going to push the pace here. And he's going to pull up for three. These last two possessions, I just don't like them, Corey.
Honestly, that wasn't a bad shot if that was his shot. But like I said, it's an early after football season. 10 games in, he may make that shot. But that's not a bad shot. He had a rebounder, and it was in possession. He slowed it down. The defender was back. I take the shot.
Yeah, I just don't know if I like it. I like the shot for Barry normally, but
hand down, man down.
Yeah, I just don't come up the floor and shooting with 1 on 5. And he's got all this talent around him.
This is a very important possession. That's a beautiful possession.
Watkins, miss.
He gets him an offensive foul.
Yeah, he pushed off. And that's a big play right there. Watkins gets two shots at it.
And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying earlier, especially when you get possessions that way and you get easy, or not, I don't want to say easy, but higher percentage shots, you got to make those count.
Because now he's picked up his third foul, Corey, and we're halfway through the third quarter. And if you're Coach Akimba Johnson right here, you got to think about giving Watkins a break. It looks like Deuce is going to the scores table, probably to give Austin a break. Nice hustle. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball there.
I'm going to say this. Palestine did exactly what I would want Chapel Hill to do in their possession. They didn't panic. They got the ball in the inside in the teeth of the defense, and then they made a pass. The only difference is they're just not that savvy enough to make a play, and they're shorter. So
yeah, I like what they're doing against Chapel Hill zone. I'm not really sure why we're running a zone. I don't know if it's protect some foul trouble or what, because our man defense is working well in the first half.
Well, like I said, it's earlier right after football season. You kind of want to throw some things out there to see what sticks. Different things. You want to kind of run zone, and you want to kind of get some things on film so you can actually go over and have teachable moments.
Ooh, it's a long three, no good by McGregor. Palestine will get the ball back. And that's going to be Cameron Murphy checking in for Huddleston. So that's going to be let's see. We got Murphy, Jones, Hunter, Barry, and Deuce McGregor on the floor for the Bulldogs now.
I wouldn't be surprised if we called a trap at this point, especially on the defensive end, to try to get the ball out of their hands a little bit quicker.
Nice jump attempt by Jones. Couldn't quite get it.
I'm not mad about that.
That's a good hustle. Yep, Jones with the rebound up to McGregor, to Hunter. Nice pass back to McGregor for the lazy layup.
That was the best fast break possession we've had thus far. He pitched the ball ahead. He didn't get in a hurry. He made a good pass, and we get a shot.
Yeah.
And we complete that. That's the best fast break we've had thus far.
Nice move, yeah. That's a big boy move right there.
I'm a big boy. I love that move. There's nobody's paint but mine when I had a ball. Now Palestine's in the zone. They kind of stressed out a little bit. We ought to be able to get good cuts.
Yeah, we've got to get somebody in the. Looks like Barry is in the middle, which is an interesting.
I'm not mad about that.
For him to be. Let's see if they. Oh, they're going to pick him.
You got to make that shot. You got to make that shot.
That's
good
Deuce
shot
for three. Deuce McGregor.
Everything was in your possession to make the shot. You were wide open. You had no. That was beautiful.
That's his third three of the night. That gives McGregor 9 points.
Now on the defensive end, we're taking the bad angle. And I said the trap was coming, and that's what I would do. I would trap. He's taking a bad angle when the guy has the ball. If he were to take a lateral angle instead of at an angle, that's a trap. And he had nowhere. That's a turnover. Eventually, if that's one of those coachable moments, especially in the trap, and I see how they're playing the ball, he's not expecting that guy to come from that angle.
That's a deep three for Palestine. No good. Deuce McGregor with the rebound. Gets it out to Barry. Barry going to bring the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs. He's going to drive. Dishes to Murphy. Oh,
that's a very good block.
Swatted from
but
behind.
that's what you want. He can get that possession anytime he wants.
Yeah.
If he's under control, that's a beautiful play.
I'd like him to go up a little stronger there, though. That's a 3 on the other end for Palestine.
Palestine's making a game of it.
Yeah, they're hanging in. Only 11-point game, 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Deuce for 3. No good. And Palestine's going to get that. Nice effort there by Cameron Murphy.
He took the bait. He was wide open. He made the shot. At that point, what he could have done was made a good ball fake and go to the basket, draw a defender, drop it off for an easy layup. Because the defender was running. He had nowhere to go. He was running for him. Take a strong ball fake, go to the basket, maybe a dribble, and then feed it off to your post. That's an easy layup.
Yeah. Palestine for 3, no good. Rebound by William Chetland, who just checked into the game for the Bulldogs. Cross-court pass to Deuce. That's Jones at the top of the key for 3, no good. Palestine's going to try to push it, and that's not the foul you want if you're Tyson Berry right there.
Got his hand caught in the cookie jar.
Yeah, and that's going to be his 3rd. So that's going to put him at 3 fouls, along with Austin Watkins. The 2 sophomores there. Early foul trouble here in this third quarter. Looks like they called a foul underneath. Looks like it's going to be on Palestine's number 24.
This is another coachable moment, too. It's 36 seconds left. Palestine's made a game of it. If you have a set that you want to run in the zone, this is the perfect time to run it. Yeah. One possession, get a good shot. You're not in a rush. Ball fake would work perfectly.
There's Deuce for 3 again. No good.
That's a good move.
What a nice move.
A hell of a move, actually.
He was standing out of bounds there was Chetland whenever he caught the ball. So it's going to stay with Palestine with 1.21 seconds left in the third quarter.
At this point, you don't want any lobs. No lobs.
Yeah, I don't want to. A 3 for Palestine at the buzzer. No good. That quarter was sponsored by Larry Melhart Agency. That's Curtis Scudder. Go see him at Allstate in Tyler, 903-326-7006. Also, Mike's Automotive here in Tyler. This third quarter was sponsored by them. Let's go to a quick break. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hey, can I go?
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. Safe drivers save 40%. Guys.
Check it out. Safe drivers save 40%.
Safe drivers save 40%.
Safe drivers save 40%.
That's Safe Drivers Save 40%.
It is. That's Safe Drivers Save 40%.
It's right there.
It's him. He's here.
He's right here. Hi.
Hi.
Hey. That's totally him.
That's him.
That's totally the guy.
Safe drivers do save 40%. Click or call for a quote today.
Giving the gift of Julev Exquisite Silver will be more than just a beautiful expression of love. It will be a long-lasting reminder of your feelings.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Brett Swinney along with Corey Marshall here courtside. Palestine Chapel Hill, 37-26. Chapel Hill through 3 quarters.
This is where we got to tighten up. Got to make those possessions count in the fourth quarter. It's a 9-point basketball game. Palestine knows it's game time. So I would suspect them to kind of tighten up too.
Jones in the corner with a drive.
He's
Pass
wide
to
open.
Watkins. Good pass and a good finish by Watkins there.
The middle of the zone. They can't defend us. We're too tall. We're too long. But it takes a hard flash and the ball in the middle of the zone. He's too close to the basket. Ball fake.
Nice move. So Jarrell Hunter brings the ball up the floor as Tyson Berry is getting a breather.
Got to be careful about that cross-court pass. Defense is shifted. It's not a bad look.
3 for Bam.
Very good
Ford is
shot.
good. Bam extends the lead to 12.
That was a nice possession. The defense shifted. They couldn't recover in time. That was a good shot, good possession.
And Palestine responds with their own three-pointer.
Got a ball game.
Yeah, both teams starting out this quarter hot.
So we can't be lackadaisical and make that cross-court pass and have them pick it off. We got to be more careful with the ball.
Ooh, was close there.
The defense is shifting, but we're not. All we need is a hard flash. Go.
We look a little lost out there without Tyson Berry running the show. Corey, this is something that's big early for them to establish. They need to be able to function without him on the court because there could be games where he's out or in foul trouble. I mean, it's a very important stage of the season right here.
That was a decent possession. They kind of got lackadaisical a little bit because they were going back and forth. You don't want to fall asleep. It's
That's
not a lot
gonna
of
be a
action.
foul. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Chetland. On Huddleston.
But like I said, they were going back and forth. They can't fall asleep or lull themselves to sleep. It was still a decent possession, and the defense has shifted. But they have to have more action in and out of the paint. They got to get the ball in the middle.
Yeah, Huddleston's going to pick up the foul. That's his first of the game.
Huddleston's got to be more aggressive. I know he's at the bottom of the zone, but he's got to be more aggressive. And all it takes is one hard flash. He's what, the second tallest on the court. So I mean that's as I'm gonna use the expression, that's money in the bank. Got a box out, get the rebound.
Oh,
That's another.
Ooh. Oh, we got bailed out with a foul.
That's two hands. Huddleston's a sophomore, isn't he?
With
Huddleston?
Huddleston's a sophomore. Yeah, he's a sophomore. You've got Jones, Hunter, and Bam Ford out there returning from a regional final team last year. And then you mix in the two sophomores, Huddleston and Watkins right now.
I've never seen a great one-handed rebounder. The greatest rebounder is always rebound the ball with two hands.
Yeah, if you get one hand on it, it doesn't take much to get it deflected out.
Good timeout.
There's a timeout taken by Coach Akimba Johnson. We'll take it with him. 5:22 left in the fourth quarter. Chapel Hill leads 42-33. We'll be back on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Giving the gift of Julev Exquisite Silver will be more than just a beautiful expression of love. It will be a long-lasting reminder of your feelings. We welcome you to dive into the extinction of the styles of our top-of-the-line Mexican Silver 925. For a look at our fine jewelry, go to our website at www.jewelev.com. Make this holiday season one to remember.
He's not into it, but he's got to be into it. Like, this is the time where you need to get that, like, they need to perfect that. Because a lot of teams are going to run zone. They got to perfect it up. They got to perfect that high-low. Ain't nobody stopping that.
We're back on the Bulldog Sports Network. Well, 5:22 left in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs lead by 9.
This is a good timeout.
Yeah, they got Tyson Berry back on the floor, Corey. That could have been the reason for the timeout.
This is a good timeout by Johnson. Coach Johnson, he went back into it, went back to his bag, and I know he drew up something. He saw what we all saw. They've got to be patient and get the ball in the middle of the court. Once again, Barry breaks down the defense.
Yeah, Hunter for three, and good. Right there.
Break the defense
Barry
down, get a good open shot.
to Hunter.
He can get that position, he can get that in nearly any possession.
That gives Hunter a team high 11 on the night. His third three puts Chapel Hill back up by 12. We've kind of stayed around that 12 and 13 point mark. Can't seem to get above it, but that's where we've been at most of the game. It's a great hustle there by Jones diving
When you have
for
close
ball.
games, when you have close games like that, the hustle plays, that separates winning and losing.
Yeah, that's a great hustle. Deep three for Palestine. Oh, nice three. Wow.
Now we made a shot. Now we need to push the tempo. We don't want them to get back in the zone. We're not in a hurry. He's open.
Barry all the way to the rack. Draws the foul. Nice move by Tyson Barry. He's going to the line for two.
He has that drive and that take every day.
Yeah.
He can get that anytime he wants to. A high screen pick and roll would be deadly in this offense.
He's so quick on the dribble. So quick.
Split the defenders.
I'm telling you, this team's got a good mix, Corey. We've got a good mix of some senior leadership with some young talent. It's a really good recipe for success this season. Just excited to see where Coach Johnson and company can take this.
I want them to get, at this point in time, for this basketball team, they advanced last year. This is the time you kind of, in the fourth quarter now, you kind of got the jitters out of the way for the football guys. It's time to tighten up a little bit, especially when your shot's not falling and the game's closer. You kind of want to get the hustle play.
It'll be a jump ball. Possession to Palestine, looks like.
You don't want to give Palestine a breath. We don't want to give Palestine any kind of sight about getting back into the basketball game. This is when you got to go for your leadership. You got to start making possessions.
Oh, nice hustle by Hunter. Watkins. Oh, tried to make a move, got his pocket picked a little bit. Out of bounds, going to stay here with Chapel Hill. 4:06 left.
We need a little run.
Yeah, I'd like to see them push it to 20, Corey, just to finish off this game here. Let's see if they can do it.
There goes a high screen pick and roll.
Jones.
Be patient, be patient.
Watkins for three. No good. Rebound Jones. Hunter to Jones. Nice move. I like Jones right there. He has really found a nice little niche there in the lane.
I don't want us as a team to get too comfortable with taking a jumper or what. If you have the lane, attack the basket.
Oh, they called an offensive foul there on Palestine's 23.
Got him on the elbow.
Yeah, he cleared out. So Chapel Hill's going to get the ball back. And here we are. We're at that 12-point mark again. Let's see if we can break down that 12-point barrier.
At this point, you kind of want to hit them with a good play. Kind of want to get a little backbreaker, a good play.
Watkins wide open for three, and short, air ball. Palestine with the rebound. Three for Palestine, and it's good. Palestine has been good from three tonight, Corey. They've really, it's really allowed them to stay in this game. A couple times when you thought the Chapel Hill was going to pull away, Palestine hits a couple of threes in a row, and has matched Chapel Hill's threes kind of throughout this game.
Now, notice this as well for Palestine. Once Barry gets rid of the basketball, they're completely denying him getting the ball back. So we got to watch out for that too. And that's why I said we got to have that in our pocket. Now they've went back to a zone, a little of a matchup zone a little bit.
Ooh, nice move. Spin by Barry. Oh, just couldn't get the finish there. Oh, that's going to be another foul on Barry. That's going to be his fourth. That's one you just got to let him go.
I love the look. got to the basket.
Yeah, down here was great. The other end where he picked up the cheap foul, that was his fourth. Not so good on that one. If he has 2 fouls or even 1, that's okay. But, picking up that fourth right here, now he has to be careful on the offensive end, not to pick up a charge, because as quick and as agile as he is, someone steps over in the paint and he's out of here, and that would be a huge loss for the Bulldogs. So that's why I don't like that foul right there.
I don't mind the hustle, but like I said, those are things, that's a coachable moment.
Jones pulls down the board up to Watkins. 2:45 left. Out to Jones for 3. Air ball. Watkins tries to save it. He's already out of bounds, or the ball's out of bounds. 1. It's going to go back to Palestine. Palestine's down by 8.
It's early, and we know it's early. I don't like that possession when he comes down and pull the ball back out.
We're up 8 with 2 minutes to go here.
Let's get in something.
Little jump
That's
stop
a very good
there.
Move. That was a very good move.
You don't see that. You don't see that a whole lot anymore. The old jump stop.
That could have went either way. If it was in Palestine, they probably would have called a foul.
Yeah.
But see, now they've gone man up.
Oh, Watkins is open for the lane drive.
Score that.
Nice move by Watkins.
He's been wanting to score that all night. I want to see Watkins be more aggressive toward the basket. I know he's 6'6". I want him to be more aggressive toward the basket. I don't want him to fall in love with the jump shot, in and out.
Yeah, he can hit that shot, but I agree with you. He's got to be able to drive it inside. The more he goes inside, the more it's going to free up that 3.
He's got soft hands, but I don't want to,
And looks like Hunter's going to pick that foul up on the floor. That's his second.
I'm going to say this now. We shouldn't practice bad habits on the court. I know Barry wants to sneak in and get the steal. That's a habit that we can't have. I know he's a sophomore. He's got to have to learn that you want to reach in at that point in time of the game, especially when you have 4 fouls. Don't want to reach in. That's a bad habit. That could be the difference between him fouling out in the playoffs or not, or in a game that we really need.
Oh, and looks like it's going to be turned over back to the Bulldogs. 10-point lead, 1:43 left. Watkins brings it up with the left hand.
Let's see what we get here. High screen pick and roll.
I like to see a smart play. Barry drive it. If it's not there, give it. Oh, it is. Nice play by Barry to Watkins.
It's easy.
Yeah.
He can get that anytime he wants to.
Oh, they're going to get Huddleston. He didn't stay vertical, Corey. When you're that tall at 6'5", there's nobody else out there on Palestine that's that tall. Just stay vertical. If you need to jump, but keep it vertical. When you get, over the top horizontal, they're going to call that almost every time.
Regardless what anyone says, shot blocking is a skill.
It's going to be his second foul on Huddleston. And Huddleston's going to take a break here. Chetland going to return for Huddleston.
They're going to need Huddleston a lot this year. They're going to need him to step up and play some big minutes.
I do like the fact that we've gone fairly deep on the bench tonight, Corey, and it hasn't really, you don't see much drop off. We've got a really deep bench. 10 deep easy, so that's a good sign for later in the season. Because unfortunately it's 2020. You don't know what's going to happen during the season, so You need the depth. Jones for 2, and it's good. Jared Jones, another soft touch jumper. He's got 12.
We finally eclipsed a 13-point lead.
We still got the 13, yeah. scores 2.
Another smart play.
Yeah, it's Jones.
The foul on Watkins.
Yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for the fourth quarter. It's going to be the Alumni Association, Brandy Messenberg, and Julev, Mexican Fine Jewelry. I'd like to thank our sponsors in general this season. We could not do this broadcast without you. I hope everyone out there is enjoying the broadcast. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you go to our YouTube channel at Bulldog Sports Network and subscribe. You can watch, there's lots of archive football games, some old events. All the live broadcasts will be archived on this site to be able to watch later down the line. So, and I'd like to thank Corey for joining us tonight.
Yes.
I appreciate it, sir. It's been a lot of fun. We got 12 seconds left, but it's going to be a fun season.
Yes. A good measure. Like I said before, it's a good measuring stick for the season. I know we're getting football back, so it's a great measuring stick right now for the Bulldogs. With COVID and everything, I hope everyone has a safe and healthy season, and so we're able to continue on. But like I said before, this is a good measuring stick for Coach Johnson and the team, kind of getting everybody meshed in. And I saw a lot of things that they can improve on. Obviously, it's very early in the season, so I'm anxious to see the rest of the season, see how everything plays out. I think somebody fouled out.
Yeah, the next broadcast we're going to have at this point right now is going to be Friday night here in Bulldog Stadium. We're going to have the girls' game. It's going to be a Coach Durham reunion. He's coming back into town to face TJ Riley and the Lady Bulldog team. So it should be a good contest as long as that game, at this point, it is still on. So we'll have it live here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
If you're not doing anything, tune in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Like and share. Like and share.
Watkins going to the line here. And the first free throw's good. That's point number 12 tonight for Austin Watkins. And the second one is good. Well, there's our 15-point lead as we got over that 12 to 13
We wanted to get
mark.
20. We wanted to get 20, but we'll take 15.
And that's the goal game tonight. Well, Chapel Hill takes this one 58-43. Corey, who do we got tonight for our player of the game? I kind of have a feeling who I want to vote for. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be Jared Jones.
Jared Jones took the game. He was definitely player of the game.
He was all over the place on offense, defense. He made some big shots, some good passes. I like his line tonight.
He was very aggressive on the offensive end. He made some smart, heady plays, made some shots down the stretch. No complaints there. And it definitely now it could have been Watkins. Watkins did come alive a little late, a lot of aggression, but Jones was a lot more smoother and he made some heady plays.
I think throughout the game, Jones
was more consistent.
He's consistent. Yes. Watkins came through at the end.
I love his effort. I love Watkins' effort.
Yeah, I do. Well, any final thoughts tonight before we sign off here, Corey?
Final thought is just the fourth game of the season. No panic. Plenty of time. Good-looking ball club. I think we'll be okay.
All right. Well, I'd like to, again, thank all our sponsors tonight. Thank Corey Marshall for joining us. I'm Brett Swinney. Signing off here. The final score, Chapel Hill 58, Palestine 43. You've been watching the Bulldog Sports Network.